Now, as the Omicron variant continues to wreak havoc, different countries around the world have started to offer booster shots to try and improve the resistance that people have in their immunity. But interestingly, Israel is far ahead of the curve. And the Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett has announced that the state of Israel will offer not just a third but a fourth dose of the Covid-19 vaccine to all people above the age of 60 and also to the frontline healthcare workers. Take a listen.
Israel started preparing for Omicron early on. This bought us time, which we're using to our advantage. Last week, Israel began vaccinating its most vulnerable citizens with the fourth dose of the COVID vaccine. Tonight, I can announce that Israel will also begin administering the fourth vaccine to all Israelis aged 60 and above, as well as our wonderful medical workers, 4 months after they've received their last dose, following the approval of Israel's Ministry of Health.
Now, this means that the state of Israel is in fact offering a second booster shot to its vulnerable population, but the state of Israel is right to err on the side of caution. A leading health expert has advised the government that it is predicted that nearly 1 out of every 3 or perhaps 4 citizens will be infected with the Omicron variant in just the next 3 weeks. And to top it off, the country is also very quickly running out of testing kits, as the Israelis are lining up to get tested like there is no tomorrow. Sources say that this shortage has prompted the ministry to revise its COVID testing guidelines. Infections in the country have increased from less than 1,000 cases just about 10 days ago to over 5,000 cases, pretty much on a day-to-day basis over the course of the last week. Earlier, the Health Ministry's Director General had said that Israel could reach herd immunity as infections mounted, and herd immunity is a point at which a population is protected from the virus either through vaccination or by people who have already developed immunity against the virus. About 60% of the 9.4 million population have been fully vaccinated, and almost all of them have been vaccinated with the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine. But hundreds of thousands of those eligible for a third inoculation have so far chosen not to take it. While the Omicron variant has also caused cases to surge across globally, deaths have not risen to the same degree, raising hopes that this new mutant variant is possibly less lethal than the Delta variant. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.